Broncos country, what's going on? We're going to take a look today at Riley Moss and some of his plays against the Colts. Again, I think our secondary had a pretty good game overall. I thought in my film room yesterday, we highlighted Chris Abrams-Drain, who was the highest graded coverage guy from PFF this past week. But I thought Riley Moss showed some really good signs as well. And Damari Mathis, I'm not doing a film room on him, but I thought that he showed some great moments as well. Today, we're going to be focusing on Riley Moss. And y'all be sure to smash that like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as always. But here we will get started. At the beginning of the game, we see Riley Moss in a little bit of press. And let's go ahead and run it. Alex Singleton blitzing. So Anthony Richardson is trying to get rid of this real quick. Oops. Going a little too forward. But you see Riley Moss keeping his hands on the receiver. You want to see that contact. Thought playing Alec Pierce pretty close here. And this was just a really nicely timed blitz by Alex Singleton, who had a phenomenal game. I thought he was all over the place. He times this perfectly. They don't have any chance for adjustment. Thought that was great. You see Riley Moss over there. I thought that was nice. Here at the 144 mark on this next play, we're going to see him again in some man coverage up top. Off coverage a little bit, giving him some cushion. You see, thought kind of got beat here on that little stutter step post. We'll run that again. And that's a tricky one because he had no help over the top either. This might come off as a little nitpicky, but you do want to see those maybe hips react a little bit quicker. Again, this is just a game of inches and seconds, so every split second matters. But you'll see, I thought that he excelled better in some press coverage where he's able to use his size a little bit more, rather than playing off. Again, we'll see Riley Moss pretty much in all these clips, just over here at the top of the screen. We'll run this play here. And you see he's just able to stick with that wide receiver really well. Number 11, I guess that's Michael Pittman, doesn't allow much of an easy release. He tries the stutter step and go, and Moss is able to stay with him the entire time. Guess we didn't really get a good view of it from the end zone angle, but we can see it here again. Moss does a good job of sticking with him and then pursuing once that pass is completed to the tight end there. Now here we're going to see a nice recovery. At least that's what I had noted here. And we'll see Riley Moss up top. So stops here for, I think this is Michael Pittman, for like a long curl, or maybe you'll call it a comeback. But Riley Moss, again, not wanting to give up the over the top. You see this is kind of more so cover one coverage here, since he just got one safety deep. He's covering, I believe this is Michael Pittman and man. And look at the makeup speed, closing the distance. Thought he did a very good job here. And I think you still would have seen him pursue towards Pittman had the target been towards him. But I thought coming back in this direction, you see some nice makeup speed right there, being able to cover him up. Or, Anthony Richardson ended up scrambling. But he kind of lets up there just in case Pittman takes off again. I thought that was some nice recovery speed right there. And let's take a look here on a third down. 3rd and 7. Let's go to the 5:17 mark here. And we'll see Riley Moss in motion. All right. And I really love this coverage. I think that this goes to show great communication between the entire secondary here. Let's take a look at that again, because what happens here is that, well, I'll run it a little bit and then. So you see Riley Moss in motion, covering number 6 in man. And this is kind of like a little bit of a rub route here. You see Pittman is kind of coming underneath. This whole thing is going to function as a screen. You know, they're kind of crossing with each other so that it should provide some confusion for the DBs, and hopefully somebody breaks open, right? So you see 6 kind of runs this pick for 11. Jaquan McMillan's on him initially, but what you'll see here is PJ Locke understands what they're running here, and he comes up and takes this man that comes across over here, and Riley Moss sticks with the guy kind of running deep. Great communication. Credit to everybody for, I think, covering this really well. Oh, my bad. It's originally number 6 who Riley Moss is on. Sorry, guys. He ends up running this out, and you'll see Riley Moss stick with the guy running the go route. In this case, it is Michael Pittman. PJ Locke coming down and taking him on. This was, I thought, really solid coverage by all 3 of these guys involved in this play. PJ Locke, Jaquan McMillan, and Riley Moss. You see Alex Singleton makes a quick tackle there. But I thought that this was nice little group coverage here on at least that part of the design. Go ahead and watch it again. Riley Moss doesn't get caught letting running into McMillan or letting Pittman out deep towards the 50-yard line. No, he ends up covering him, staying with him while PJ Locke comes up and covers the guy that was set free from that design. Really great job there. And 3rd down. So I believe they did get the stop there. Let's take a look at a comeback route. Again, showing his ability and makeup speed. I believe this is completed on him. You'll see Riley Moss there at the top of the screen. Little comeback. Really nice throw, but again, he's right there to make the tackle, leaving no yards after catch. A real nice throw from Joe Flacco. He's still got the arm to make those throws and make them look easy. Credit to him for that play. So beat, but ends up being there for the tackle. Now let's take a look at a play that I marked as like really good coverage on this little in route. Again, up top, in press. I think that's Alec Pierce he's going up against. And just shuts him down and almost gets the interception. This was a great play to where he's making contact from the snap. He's not letting Alec Pierce go to where he wants to go, and he's able to find the leverage and almost get that pick. I thought that was such a nice little play there from Riley Moss, one of his best snaps in coverage. Again, showing good makeup speed to be able to, attack the ball at the point of the catch. That was really nice. Love that play from Riley Moss. Let's take a look at some more great one-on-one coverage at the 11-17 mark. See Riley Moss now here at the bottom of the screen. All right, y'all. So right here. And we'll run this. Again, sticks with number 2 the entire time, even on the double move. Was on his hip like glue throughout this play. Mirrors him well. I guess you might want to see him get some contact there while he's playing in press, but again, he's able to stick with him all the way through that double move right there, staying on him. I thought that was good coverage from Riley Moss. Now let's take a look at some of his tackling. On this little stick route. See Riley Moss playing off coverage here. So, that underneath is going to be given up. But number 2 with that stick route right there, see Sam Ellinger is throwing to him. Yeah, it's just a quick little stick route. And Riley Moss identifies this and comes up and immediately tackled and hit right at the point of the catch. That is what you want to see happen. If you're going to give them the underneath, you don't want to allow them to get yards after catch. And this was a really solid tackle pursuit read by Riley Moss, textbook tackle. One of my favorite plays of the day from him. And I think that should be just about it. Like overall, I absolutely love the game that Riley Moss had. Again, there were some of these plays I thought that he got beat on them, so to speak. Other plays I thought that he had really good coverage, but I think overall he had more good plays than plays you'd like to have back. Right, more bad plays. More good than bad. And I think that this is at least gives me confidence that we've seen Riley Moss out here. We've seen him perform. And again, it seems like it's going to be between him and Damari Mathis. Maybe Levi Wallace has something to say about that once he's back from injury, but one of those guys being one of our outside boundary corners alongside Jaquan McMillan and nickel, and of course Patrick Surtain there starting at the other cornerback spot. So y'all let me know your thoughts on this. What were your ratings or reviews for Riley Moss and Damari Mathis, Chris Abrams train? Let me know in the comments. I got more film rooms coming tomorrow, so y'all be sure to tune in for that. Thank you guys so much, and as always, y'all go Broncos.